In this lesson, we are going to learn 1.6 modulus and argument form of complex numbers. Okay, let's take a complex number on this argument diagram. This is real axis, imaginary axis, origin. Let's say the number is in here, z of x comma y, and consider this length as r, or z as r. The complex number z is x plus I y, right? But from this diagram, if you complete this right angle triangle, we know this is x, this is y. Let's say this angle is theta. If you use Sokotowa, you can write cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, so you can write x is equal to r cos theta. And then if you use sine theta, opposite over hypotenuse, so y is r sine theta. Sub in these two in here, you'll get z is equal to, you can take r as a common factor, cos theta plus I sine theta. This is the modulus argument form of a complex number. So to write any complex number in this form, you need the argument and the modulus of the complex number. So let's go to the exercise now. Exercise 1G, question number 1. Express the following in the form r times cos theta plus I sin theta, where theta is between minus pi to pi. Give the exact values of r and theta where possible. Okay, let me take the first one. Take it as z. The modulus of z is square root of x square plus y square. Square root of 8 is 2 root 2. And definitely the point 2 comma 2 will be in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, the angle is just theta. So how to find the angle? We learned this in the previous topics already. Theta is tan inverse of y over x. Tan inverse of 1 is pi over 4. So you can write the complex number z as r times cos theta plus I sin theta. That's all. That's how you write the complex number in this modulus argument form. Let's take one more. Let's go to B. Take it as 0 plus 3i. The modulus of z is square root of 0 square plus 3 square, which is just 3. And then if you plot the complex number on this argument diagram, the 3i, there is no real part is 0, so the 3i will be here, 0 comma 3. So the angle is basically 90 degree. So you don't need to calculate this, straight away write theta is equal to pi over 2. So you can write z as r times cos theta plus I sin theta. Did you notice something? If you sub in the value of cos pi by 2, sin pi by 2 here, cos pi by 2 is 0, sin pi by 2 is 1, you will get the complex number back in this form. Okay, but don't do that because they want you to write it in the modulus argument form. Let's take one more. Maybe question E. Z is minus 2 minus 5y. Modulus of z is square root of minus 2 whole square plus minus 5 whole square. Square root of 2 square is 4, 5 square is 25. Square root of 29. And then this complex number minus 2 minus 5 is in the third quadrant, where the theta is, this angle is minus pi plus theta. So you need to calculate theta first. Theta is tan inverse of y over x, 5 by 2. Don't take the negative sign. and then argument of z is minus pi plus whatever value you are getting here, tan inverse of 5/2. So you need to use your calculator in radian mode. Tan inverse of 5/2 is this, minus pi 1.95 minus 1.95. So you can write z as r times cos theta minus 1.95 plus I sin theta. That's all. Okay, let's take one more, probably f. In f, z is minus 20 plus 0i. There is no imaginary part. So the modulus z is square root of just minus 20 whole square. It's just 20. If you plot the point will be here, minus 20 comma 0. The angle is pi actually. So you can straight away write z is equal to r cos pi plus I sin pi. So that's how you write the complex number given in the form x plus iy to the modulus argument form. Let's look at question number 2. It's the same thing, only the complex number is not in the form x plus iy. So we have to write it in the form x plus iy first. So 3/1 plus I root 3, take the conjugate of the denominator and multiply and divide. 1 minus I root 3 divided by 1 minus I root 3. So on top you will have 3 times 3 minus 3I root 3 divided by a square minus b square. So we'll get 3 minus 3 root 3i divided by 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. So it's going to be 3/4 minus 3 root 3/4i. We have converted the given number into a form of x plus iy. So take it as z. So find modulus z. Modulus z is square root of x square plus y square. So the common denominator is 4 square 16. That will become 4. The numerator will be square root of 3 square plus 3 root 3 whole square. You will get 6. So it's basically 6/4 is 3/2. That's a modulus. Now if you plot this complex number, x is positive, y is negative. So it will be in the fourth quadrant where the angle is minus theta. So you need to find the argument tan inverse of, take only the positive numbers, 3 root 3 divided by 4 divided by 3/4. So tan inverse of root 3 is just pi/3. So argument of z is minus theta. We got the modulus and the theta. You can write z as modulus r times cos pi/3 minus pi/3 plus I sin minus pi/3. That's the modulus argument form of this complex number. Let's move on to the next question now. Question number 4 from the same exercise. Now the other way around, you are given modulus argument form. They want you to write it in the form of x plus iy. It's very easy. Find the value of cos 2 pi/3 sin 2 pi/3. That's it. Cos 2 pi/3 is minus 1/2. So you can write z is equal to 4 times minus 1/2 plus I sin 2 pi/3 is root 3/2. Multiply through it by 4. You'll get 4 over 2 is minus 2 plus I 2 root 3. It's a easy 2 mark. Show the complex number on argument diagram. Okay, draw the argument diagram. Real axis, origin, imaginary axis. X is negative 2. Y is 2 root 3. 2 root 3 is basically 3 point something. So y is positive here. So the point will be here. Minus 2 comma 2 root 3. That's the point. That's all. Now question number 5 from the same exercise. Question number 5 says the modulus z argument of z is given. They want you to write the complex number in the form of p plus qi. First write it in the form of modulus argument form, or cos theta 11 pi over 6 plus I sine 11 pi over 6. Find the value of cos and sine 11 pi over 6 is root 3 over 2. So 7 times root 3 over 2 plus I sine is minus 1 over 2. Multiply through it by 7. You'll get 7 root 3 over 2 minus I times 7 over 2, or 7 over 2I. That's all. So you can write P is equal to 7 root 3 divided by 2. Q is minus 7 over 2. It's an easy 3 mark question. Let's move on to next question. Question number 6 is also the same. Argument is minus 4 pi. So you write z in the modulus argument form. 5 cos minus 4 pi over 3 plus I sine minus 4 pi over 3. Find the value of cos minus 4 pi over 3 and sine. Cos minus 4 pi over 3 is negative 1 over 2. Negative 1 over 2 plus I sine of this value root 3 over 2. Multiply through it by 5. You will get minus 5 over 2 plus I 5 root 3 over 2. So A is minus 5 over 2. B is 5 root 3 over 2. That's it.